Thank you so much for inviting me. I graduated in 1985 during a recession, something similar to what's happening now, and I graduated with a business degree. I'm very thankful that I had fruitful journeys in my careers in 2 American IT MNCs that were the most admired companies during those years. And during the 15 years that I was with these 2 companies, I learned so much about sales and marketing, as well as employee engagement and company culture. After returning from working in Asia Pacific HQ in Hong Kong, I wanted to challenge myself to work in a local homegrown SME. Over there, we had over 400 employees, and as general manager, I was given the opportunity to work on employer branding as well as employee engagement. I'm really grateful for the opportunity to implement flexible work arrangements in early 2000s. This led me to another reinvention when I took on the job to promote work-life harmony to CEOs and HR leads in that time. So in 2012, I'm really honored that I was given Singapore's Work-Life Leadership Award. And again, I saw that there's a gap about how flexible work arrangements take-up rate was not what it should be, because operation managers were the weakest link and the gatekeepers in making flexibility a reality. This prompted me to start a new chapter as a consultant and trainer for work-life harmony as well as flexible work arrangements. You are right that the pandemic accelerated the whole world's move to flexible work arrangements. The effort that has taken over a decade became reality in just 1 year. There was no time for the companies to work on flexible work arrangement guidelines or procedures. And for teamwork, productivity, and business outcomes were all affected by this sudden move to telecommute and work from home. So for the individuals whose home may not be ideal for working, I noticed that many of them experience stress and challenges. And I also note that organizations, though they saw the need to have the ability to work away from home, they did not have the procedures such as in communications, in workflow put in place in time to deal with this new working mode. Well, I think that individuals really need to realize that we have our very own work style related to flexibility. Some of us have distinct boundary between work and life, which include the personal as well as the family aspects. Others work very well just blending work and switching from work to personal needs as well as their family roles, anytime and all the time. But we also see many who strive in switching both modes throughout the day or week. So after 1 year of using flexible work arrangement, it's good time to do some self-assessment of our own work style and our own needs. It's good for us to look at how we can equip ourselves better and adjust to be more effective in this new norm of working from home as well as in the workplace. Throughout my life journey, there are 3 words that I remind myself: refresh, redefine, and reinvent. So over the few decades of life, I remind myself to keep myself always refreshed and not reach a stage of burnout. We really need to know what matters to us and say no to things that don't matter. It takes discipline to rest, diligence to enjoy recreational activities, and determination for relationship building. For me, at each life stage, I also redefine what is work-life success for me. I know that every one of us has unique talents and experience. Each of us faces different kinds of situations, whether at home or at the workplace, and we receive different level of support. So at each of the life stage that I go through, I actually redefine what work-life success is for me. I also noticed that for each of my career chapter, I dare to reinvent myself and act out of the box. I really think that we must keep building our capabilities regardless of what work we're doing. And let's be open to new opportunities. In some cases, it will be detours or even U-turns. But I've realized that at every chapter in my life journey, it is or it was a precious chapter into something better. Any of you who is listening in and you have just started working, I hope you realize that life is more than work. Work will take up a huge portion of our time and effort. But throughout my journey, I often remind myself to live a life, make a living. In addition to our career, we have many other roles in our life. For me, I'm a daughter, I'm a wife, I'm a mother, I'm a community builder. So I do take time and effort to live a life with all these roles in addition to what I do as a career. So I hope that everyone will be encouraged to look at what is living a life to you.